Double Angle Identities Part 2. So starting with a summary of all the double angle identities from the first video from Part 1. And sine and tan are pretty straightforward, there's just the one identity. But for cosine we have three which we regularly use, and then there's these two which come from the rearranged identities for making sine squared a the subject here and making cos squared a the subject here. So these are useful as well, but these are the main ones that we're going to use in the examples following. Okay, so example 1, we have angle A, and the cosine ratio for angle A is 1/3. We're looking for the exact value of cos 2a, so we want the cosine ratio but for angle 2a, and you can see that one angle, this is double this one, so we need to use the double angle formulae for cosine. Now there's a choice of 3, so there's no mention of sine, so I don't need this one and I don't need this one. The remaining one is this, so we have a relationship in terms of just cosine. Okay, so cos A is 1/3. This is cos A squared. So cos A is 1/3, so I can replace this with 1/3, but I need to put brackets around that 1/3 and square it like this. Okay, all I've done there is I've said cos A is 1/3. If you square both sides here, so I'm squaring and I'm squaring both sides, and then simplify. Example 2, cos A is equal to 1/3, so again the cosine ratio for angle A is given, but we have to work out the values, so there's more than one, the values of cos 1/2 A. Again, if you look at the angles, this angle is double this one, so we can use a double angle identity for cosine. This is the one that we're going to use. There's no mention of sine in this, we only have cosine here in the problem. Now we have to work out where these angles are in here. If I take the angle A on the right hand side, it doubles to give 2A. I have the same relationship between 1/2 A, which doubles to give A. So cos 1/2 A belongs on the right hand side. I need cos 1/2 A. I need a square on there, I need a times 2, and I need a minus 1. And then on the left hand side, if I take 1/2 A and double it, I get angle A. So all I've done is I've taken the generic identity that you've memorized here, and I've looked at the problem in front, which has angle 1/2 A and angle A, and I've decided where these angles go in this generic identity. So I need the 1/2 A to be on the right hand side, because the angle on the right doubles to give the angle on the left in the identity here, and we need the same relationship in this one, the one that we're writing. So 1/2 A, if I double it, I get angle A. So this is 1/3, so I need to replace this with 1/3, and this without the square is what we're looking for. So we need to rearrange this, and then at some point we're going to square root to get rid of that square. All we want is the cos 1/2 A without the square. So let's start substitute in 1/3 here, and then rearrange to make cos 1/2 A the subject. Okay, so I've substituted in the 1/3, so I'll need to add 1 to this and then divide by 2, and that will leave cos squared 1/2 A, and then square root to get cos 1/2 A. Okay, so that's cos squared 1/2 A. So I've taken the 1 over, added 1, divided by 2, I've got this. And because this is an even power, when we take roots on each side, you get plus or minus. And these are the two possible values that we were looking for. The question did say work out the values of cos half a.